before the start. They're off. Coffee Click bobbled just a bit coming out of the gate. A good start for Tepin, and Tepin takes the early lead. And Made on a Mission moves up alongside of her, and these two will set the pace. And then comes Kiss Moon running in third to the outside. Coffee Click is up running in fourth now, and in between horses, Grand Elbendorf, a bit hard to control into that turn, just inside of Sandiva. After that, to the outside comes Kitty Wine as they make their way around the turn. Lady Laura in behind horses with 6 lengths to make up, and then comes Strike Charmer, followed by I'm Already Sexy to the inside Personal Diary, and then comes Waterhole and Solid Appeal. So the field continues up the backstretch through a 24 seconds flat opening quarter mile, and Tepin is the leader by a length and a half as they continue their journey up the backstretch. And Made on a Mission sits just off of her while Coffee Click is down toward the rail. Then Kiss Moon to the outside, Sandiva's fifth. She's 5 lengths off the lead, drafting in behind horses. Kitty Wine's there on the outside. And right behind them comes Lady Laura. And Lady Laura is only 7 lengths off the lead at this stage. Strike Charmer's alongside, and then I'm Already Sexy and Waterhole around the far turn. And here comes Made on a Mission up alongside of Tepin. And Tepin cuts the corner and keeps the lead from Made on a Mission. Coffee Click is down toward the inside. Kiss Moon and Sandiva trying to make a run. And they're into the final furlong, and Tepin's in front. Tepin trying to take him the distance here, ahead of Coffee Click into the final 16th. It's been Tepin the whole way, and it's going to be Tepin to the wire. Tepin beats Coffee Click. Sandiva was third, and Lady Laura looked like she got up for fourth.
Julia Leperoux just stole a $300,000 Grade 2 stakes race. Tepin wire to wire in the Churchill Distaff Turf Mile Stakes.
Well, it's a surprise to me. It's a surprise to a lot of riders. And this filly had never taken a gate to wire. I think she was totally discounted on the lead, which I wouldn't blame them. I wouldn't have paid a whole lot of attention to her as well. And she's never won. She's won a Grade 3 stake, but never a race like this. Total shock. That's very hard to do, too, to take a grass race wire to wire. Usually somebody challenges you early. Well, you got to give her credit.
Yeah, as I mentioned in the post-parade, she outworked Danzig Moon this week, the Kentucky Derby contender, in 58 flat in a workout at Churchill Downs. Before that, she went 46 2/5 for a half mile in a workout at Churchill Downs, which was sensational. I told you Mark Casse really liked her. He told me this morning she's the best she's ever been in her life. I asked her about to step up in class. He said, this may be just as the trainer, maybe being a little too close to the forest to see the trees. I think she can run with anybody. Yeah, I think she proved today she can.
But Jerry, they let Julia Leperoux get away with murder out there in front by himself.
Well, I mean, as a rider, you look at the form and you look and you say, well, that filly never has taken a gate to wire. Well, I'm not going to pay attention. I'm not going to run myself into the ground. A little bobble by Coffee Click leaving there as we open the gate. She comes from a little back, and she was almost last by the time she went into the first turn. But not a huge excuse for the other two choices, Sandiva and Lady Laura. Lady Laura was a little closer than normal, but really no excuses. You just got to tip your hat to Tepin.
This has to be an emotional win for Julian Leperoux, who just lost his father-in-law a couple of weeks ago, and a very well-known, well-respected trainer, Mike Mitchell, the all-time leading trainer at Del Mar, and Julian is married to his daughter Shay, and here for Julian Leperoux to win this big race here at Churchill Downs, with Tepin going wire to wire to Donna Brothers.
Well, happy Friday to you guys. September 11th. It's a very, very sad day in history today. Actually, 14 years ago. Time has fly away fast. But never forget what happened today. It was a very crucial day in America, and it was a very, very sad day for everyone across the United States. But a lot of prayers and thoughts are still going out to the families till this day. But never forget. After that, but anyways, I'd like to welcome to you guys. And there's a few things I'm going to discuss with you guys today. Some big news in horse racing today. We got some great tracks opening up today. Definitely. You know, Derby Jackpot is doing PayPal. I'm going to run this with you guys. If you guys have a premium account with PayPal, it will not work. What you need to do is call PayPal. Tell them that you need a personal account. They will change it for you. If you don't want to change it that way, you could open up a new account through PayPal. And that's going to help you be able to deposit on Derby Jackpot to get these big wins, get this big money, and so truly support the PayPal, because it was a very, very tough process, I bet, and it's greatly appreciated, especially to me. But once you deposit, boom, you're in. Money instantly on DJ. If you want to cash out, boom, automatically back in your PayPal account. It's very, very well worth it. But Linda W. on DJ right now says, when I try to deposit using PayPal, they say that DJ has to have a PayPal email address. Anyone know it? I don't know what's going on there. I never heard of that. The only thing you need to do is go to PayPal. When you hit deposit, click PayPal. It'll ask you how much you want to deposit, and once you hit that deposit button that says PayPal, it's going to take you straight to PayPal, and it's going to let you see like the amount that you deposited. And then you click connect, and boom, it's automatically in your funds. You cannot beat it. But great, I got 4 viewers. Thank you very much for joining. Not much really about talking today. If you guys want to go through any tracks or any races, that would be great. Just to let you guys know, I am going to possibly do Churchill today. If you guys want Churchill, let me know. But 95% of the people that's already been talking to me this morning wants Belmont. I'm going to be doing Belmont, and of course you guys know it's only $5, but if you guys want the whole season at Belmont, which is 38 days, 40 stake races, I will go ahead and let you guys have that for $75. And I'll be truthful with you guys. For the past few days that I've been doing picks, there's some races or 2 races that I was able to get you over $100. I gave you guys a couple of $100 trifectas yesterday, even on DJ. But I can't stress this enough. I understand that there's a lot of people throwing numbers out on DJ, and I understand there's a lot of confusion and a lot of smack talk pretty much on DJ. But I'm not here to complain about that. I'm just letting you guys know. I hate when people lose money. I'm just trying to help you guys and guide you guys the right direction. I'm not saying that I'm the best. I'm not saying that I'm better than everybody else. But I do have the opportunity and also the eyes to let you know which horses will possibly come in. Of course, they're horses. You know, they're animals. You know, some days you're going to be sour, some days you're just going to be getting hot, and you're going to be definitely staying hot. But what I'm saying is pretty much 75% of all of the long shots that I do call are always pretty much in the money. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I just do this as a hobby, and I think to myself as a pretty decent person that calls out in the long shots. If you guys do not want to stress the money to throw the long shot down for a win, you got a show bet, you got a place bet. But, you know, when I tell you a long shot, I'm pretty much 95% going to bet that long shot as well. We could win together or we could lose together. But for me, I'm not just throwing out numbers just to say, hey, I want them to win, and then to win. I'm really telling you guys what I really do believe that is going to come in. Because I'll tell you the truth. When I see a long shot, I feel comfortable enough probably to put him into a win or put him in the money, even a place or a show bet. But if I make a mistake and I don't see him coming in after the fact that they raced, I will write that down. And I go back to the past performance sheets and I want to understand what I messed up on. That's how crucial I am with my picks. I don't just call numbers just to call numbers and hope for the best. I really do hard work between each races. It takes me a good 6 to 10 minutes to be able for me to pick at least that race. It's very, very time consuming. But no, I mean, there's a lot of good races today. I mean, a lot of good ways to get some money. We've had Walter, we had Corey, we have Cole on DJ this morning. It's great to see them. PayPal right now with DJ, they're going to be giving away a 20% deposit bonus between today and the 13th. Most definitely. That's for only if you use PayPal, but most definitely deposit. I guarantee you, you guys will win something today because between Churchill and Belmont, you cannot, I can't stress enough that these tracks with opening days, remember a couple weeks ago I told you guys, opening days are crucial. They're going to be a little bit off the wall a little bit, but that's good. Open your mind up. Do a lot of series of bets. Don't just run with only 2 or 3 numbers you think that's going to win. Move them around if you got enough bankroll because it'll be well worth it. With the Derby Lotto today, you're going to have a pick 5, okay, and that's going to be at Belmont races 1 through 5, and that's estimated $200,000, and I guarantee you that it's going to be going higher than that. Now the midday is going to be a pick 4 at Belmont, races 6 through 9. That's estimated $250,000. And the evening is Los Al between races 5 through 8, pick 4. Now, ladies and gentlemen, these tracks right here, Los Al is a decent track, okay? You guys need to open your minds up with Los Al, especially with some long shots, some mid shots, and some favorites. I really don't see a lot of long shots really winning at Los Al. Los Al is like a neutral track for me because some days you'll have long shots, some days you'll have favorites. But remember I told you guys a few days ago, with this pick 4 and pick 5 with certain tracks, it will be worth spending $48 a ticket, $120 a ticket, because you just need to learn what tracks are going to give you a very, very decent payout. Like, for instance, Belmont is going to give you a very, very good payout on these pick 5s and pick 4s. Churchill, Derby Lotto, I mean, DJ doesn't have a pick 4 or pick 5 for Churchill. It would be pretty nice if they did, but Belmont and Churchill, if you're able to do the pick 4s and pick 5s, and if you got enough bankroll to really do a decent ticket, you will definitely prosper in that and get some good money if you do hit that, okay? Andre, welcome. Thank you for joining. I'm trying to use PayPal, and the screen goes in and out. Is that my computer or what? I think it probably is, Andre. I've had no problem whatsoever, but yesterday I've noticed that a few players were having lots of trouble with the website going off and on and resetting itself, but I'm not really for sure. Definitely give them guys a call, send them an email. If you want to send them an email just to check, it's help@derbyjackpot.com. Or if you want to give them a call, the phone number is 1-866-562-4105. That's 1-866-562-4105. most definitely give them a call or send them an email. Thomas or Cole will answer the phone and say, hey, you know, I just wanted to know, I understand that there was a couple problems yesterday with the website resetting itself and stuff like that. And I'll just ask them if they have any problems today. But as for today, I have not seen no problems whatsoever. But for the people that's not been here, I see a few more people that has joined with PayPal on DJ. If you have a premium account with PayPal, it will not work. Just the simple fact, PayPal with premium accounts, they always do think that it is a business account, okay? With business accounts, of course, by the rule of PayPal, you can't deposit or spend nothing on, you know, stuff like this. You just need to call PayPal and say, hey, I want to downgrade to a personal account, or call them and say, hey, or you can open up a new account. And Zach, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. You know, just trying to help everybody out. But let's see if anybody else is going on here. And yeah, not much happening. Nothing really big. But to let you guys know, if you're betting on this next Fairview race coming up in 4 minutes, I do have the number 1 starred, the number 5 starred, the number 6 starred, and the number 14 starred. You guys make note of that, and if you guys want to use those numbers, that would be pretty cool. So if you guys use DJ, and if you deposit with PayPal, there shouldn't be no problem. I don't want to hear no complaining, well, I can't deposit and all this stuff. You should just be able to deposit very, very easy. I've had no problems whatsoever. So if there's any tracks that you guys want to look at, most definitely let me know, and we'll look at some tracks together if you want. But the main 2 tracks today is Belmont and Churchill. But most definitely, you guys definitely need to go to Derby Lotto or wherever you go to wager and get in them pick 4s and pick 5s, because Belmont and Churchill are those tracks that pretty much pay very, very well in the pick 4s, pick 5s, especially when it's opening day. And of course, the seasons are starting to change a little bit. You know, it's coming up to October. The fall meets are coming out. The winter meets are going to be coming out within a month or 2. There's going to be a lot of change in racing. You guys definitely need to pay attention. Like I said this to you guys yesterday. You guys definitely need to pay attention. And if you're able to get a past performance sheet or a racing form, whatever you guys want, you guys definitely need to look at it. Because when winter hits, you guys are going to be in a world of trouble if you just bet favorites, because a lot of favorites are going to be losing and bringing you down during the winter months. Sometimes they do win, a lot of times they don't. You guys just need to be up top on your game and understand these seasons. A lot of the new players on DJ that pretty much don't know what's going on, I'm telling you, pay attention. The wintertime months are going to be crucial. You think that you're not doing well now, I'm here as a friend just telling you, during the wintertime months, it's just going to get worse. You guys definitely need to look up and read how different the winter months are compared to the spring and the summertime. I can't stress that enough. I'm just telling you. But I do have 3 people so far that came to me this morning and said, Matt, I want some Belmont picks. I want some Belmont picks. Well, that's the reason why I started this show at 10:30, because I'm going to go ahead and do the Belmont picks. And if you guys do want them, please let me know. You guys know my phone number. It's on Match Racing Picks Facebook page. My email, matchracingpicks@gmail.com. They're only $5. If you want the whole season of Belmont, let me know. $75. 38 days of racing. Okay. Now, of course, if Belmont does cancel, I will give you a different track that day, so you won't be missed out. And that's very, very cheap. I mean, let me tell you something. When Tampa hits, I told you guys, $175 for 93 days at Tampa. I know people that's selling their picks for $350 for Tampa picks. And it's coming from a sole handicapper for Tampa Bay. But I'm going to be working with him this year, so I'm very excited. And at Tampa, I am going to be having a huge get-together at Tampa Bay. I don't know if it's going to be opening day, because, of course, with opening days, it's going to be very, very busy. And I'm going to be having a big get-together at Tampa, just to let you guys know. So it's going to be very, very fun. So, oh, I shared on Facebook. There is a show that I started listening to last night. It's called Pass the Buck. The 2 guys that are usually on that show, I sent them a friend request. They requested, they accepted it. But if you go to, I shared the link on my personal page and the Match Racing Picks Facebook page. It's called Pass the Buck. It's a guy out of New York. He had like Mike Smith on last night, and I mean it's a very, very good show. Definitely paid. I think it's like Blogspot Radio or something like that. But most definitely go to my Facebook and click on the link. Listen to a couple of shows. I think they run between an hour and a half to 2 hours. You're able to call on the show. But I mean, it's a very, very cool show. He gets a lot of people, and he interviews them. But click on that and like him on Facebook. I do appreciate it, and just to try to help everybody else out. But I'm going to flip over here and watch this Fairview race, unless it didn't go off already.
There was the Peter and the blue cap on in the sun. You never know, it starts fading. But that's definitely number 8, Happy Lion. Chasing hard, we've got Strongman Sam. Sudden Surprise down the inside here as well. And so too, so right, it's going to be Happy Lion number 8 to win it. Second place will go the way of number 7, SLK. The third place got Very Tight Head Horse. On the far side there was Sudden Surprise, involved in a photo there with number 11, a Strongman Sam. And then after also number 1, Tetelestai, but I think that one got the minor check, and they were followed in by the light.
Well, guys, 8, 7, 14, 11. The number 8 was 10 to 1. The number 7 was 20 to 1. The 14 was 60 to 1, and the 11 was 10 to 1. Wow, that is going to be paying huge, 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 huge. Yeah, Very nice race there. I don't even know what I picked. I forget. Yeah, I sent a message over to DJ, said that's going to pay huge. But, oh crap, guys, I completely forgot. The rundown on all the tracks today. You're going to have Arlington. You're going to have Belmont, Belterra, Canterbury, Charlestown, Churchill, Emerald, Gulfstream, Indiana, LaSalle, Louisiana Downs, Northlands, Penn, Remington, Retma, Stockton, Thistledown. That's a lot of tracks today. That is a lot of tracks today. Your site your site called my son and trying to make him pay $50 extra because your add new bank account info don't work. If it don't work, why is it there? And why charge him? Tried calling people on the phone and no help whatsoever. Oh, well. Oh, my goodness gracious. It's hard to make anybody happy these days, ladies and gentlemen. It's hard to make anybody happy. But anyways, I'm not staying on here long. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I'm here to answer them as best as I can. I am planning on having a show Saturday at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock Saturday. I'm planning on having a show. I might have somebody on here. But just letting you guys know. I really can't wait to see what the payout was for that Fairview race. It's going to be retarded, ridiculous. I'm just looking on here real quick, guys. $13 new followers for Match Racing Picks on Facebook since 3 days. That's awesome. I told you guys, when I get 500 people to like my page, if it's before Tampa, I'm going to be doing a drawing for a person to win the whole 93-day season at Tampa for picks. But anyway, guys, I do appreciate it. I'm just staying on here for a half an hour. I wanted just to let you guys know about the new PayPal thing on DJ. the pick 4s, pick 5s with Belmont. And if you guys do have a chance to wager somewhere else, I mean, the bad thing of it is you need to because they don't have Churchill. But most definitely get in those pick 4s and pick 5s because they will pay huge. It's opening day. I'm not giving you guys bad info. I'm not giving you guys info just to, you know, just say it, you know. Lucky number 13. Trina, good morning. What's lucky number 13? Refresh my memory. If anyone wants to be on the show, whoever's listening, let me know. Write a question down. That's how we usually do our chats here. But most definitely, if any of you guys want to be on the show, I will send you a personal link so you guys could talk. Or if all you guys want to come in and talk, and we can discuss some of these tracks together, and if you need something, most definitely, let me know. Just write it down and send it across if you want to be on the show, and I'll send you a link. Oh, yeah, Trina. Yep. 13 people, 13 new people in a few days' time, and that's awesome. But, Trina, I'm going to be doing Belmont today, so get ready for an email from me. I'm just seeing. I'm just waiting for this Sandown part. Oh, Fairview, I'm sorry. Oh, wow. Fairview didn't really pay as much as I thought they would have. But my 25-1 shot, the number 14, came in third. But, yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. There's really not much happening. No one's talking. But I just wanted to let you know what the schedule was, what's going on with DJ, with the PayPal and everything. Like I said, I always appreciate you guys coming and listening to my show. It's always greatly appreciated. But most definitely, guys, go out there, win some money. Hold on a second. Barbara. Well, good morning, Barbara. Thank you for joining. The question that Barbara wrote, she said you should not box your bets when there are less than 6 horses. Should you play an exacta with a favorite that is 2 or 3 or less? Barbara, this is what I'm thinking. If there is 6 horses, okay, or sometimes 5. Okay, when there's 5 horses, a lot of tracks aren't going to let you do a superfecta, okay, which is 4 horses. 6 horses, tracks will let you do a superfecta with 6 horses. What is the sense? If there's going to be 4 favorites or 3 favorites and 1 long shot, what's the sense of boxing? A lot of the reason why I tell you guys this, a lot of you guys definitely need to look at the pulls on the live tote board at the races. Okay, you can get it at the DRF, you can get it at Equibase. But what I'm trying to stress to you guys is, what's the sense of spending $2.40, $4.20 to only get $1 or $2? Okay, you really need to look at it like, hey, if I spend $2.40, I need to at least try to win something more to prosper. Okay, but when you have 6 horses in a race that you know automatically for a fact that they will come in, and a lot of people are going to be betting the same thing, the pools will go down, the payouts will go down. Okay, so my thing is that I want you guys to have a good payout. Okay, if you're going to spend $2.40 on a dime superfecta boxed, a lot of times you might only win $1. A lot of times you'll lose money. A lot of times you'll only get paid 10 cents. So what's the sense of spending $2.40 just to win 10 cents or even $1? If it's not going to double your amount that you've spent on, there's no reason to bet it, or there's no reason to box. I'd rather spend 10 cents to win $3 or $2.40 instead of paying $2.40 just for 10 cents, you know, or pretty much the same amount or even amount. That's the reason why I try to stress to you guys to not bet this race, not to box, because I know what the payouts will be if they come out the way that I think they do. But yeah, there is no reason. There is no reason whatsoever to bet on a super or a trifecta or a 3-horse gonzo in that fact. You're just going to lose money. $6 for a 3-horse gonzo, $2 or a $4 to do a 2-horse gonzo. What's the sense of doing that whatsoever when you're not even going to win the same amount of money that your bet was? Okay, 2 to 3, nothing. If you guys want to win money, and even if the favorite does win, do not bet anything below even money, which is 1 to 1. It would be okay if you did an 8 to 5 or a 6 to 5 or whatever. I mean, that's fine. I mean, no big deal. But you're really not going to prosper or win any money if you got anything under a 1 to 1, you know, even money pretty much, unless a big long shot comes ahead. But still, I mean, come on, a lot of people think a lot of favorites will beat the long shot and stuff like that, and a lot of people won't bet it anyways, you know, except for the people that goes around and just does all different kinds of bets, you know, and just gets lucky. But when you guys just need to understand the pools, how they work. But all means, I mean, that's why I'm on chat. I know pretty much how the race is going to come out. Sometimes, of course, I mess up and I'm wrong, but I have the general idea in like how they will be coming in, and I'm like, well, don't bet that, don't box it. There's no sense to, because you're not going to win any money. Okay, and then, you know, like these big races, Belmont, people bitched and complained because they lost money and they didn't win money on the superfecta. Well, hello, I knew that was coming, and I stressed a lot of people saying, do not bet it, it's not worth it. Okay, but my thing is, why would you do a granny bet? Why would you do a donkey bet? You know, and that's a win or a show, okay? But why would you do that with even money? You know, I'm going to tell you something right now. If you want to do a granny bet, which is, you know, a show bet, you definitely need to have a horse bigger than 10-1 to be able to prosper and get halfway decent money out of. But you need to bet something. You need to bet money. You know, not this $2 or $4. You definitely need to bet money. $10, you know, $20 and stuff like that. It's no big deal. But if you bet $2, if you do the nickel and dime game, $1 here, $2 here, what's that going to do? That's not going to do anything. That's going to just build your bankroll up. That's okay to do if your bankroll is low, but if you really want to win money, excuse me, you definitely need to look at these long shots. You can't do nothing with favorites unless you do $10 for a win or whatever, or put them in a trifecta that has a lot of horses in it, okay? Because if more horses in a race, better payouts, unless a lot of people pretty much bet the same horses, okay? That's how your payouts come out with your pick 4s and pick 5s as well. With your trifectas, with your exactas, with your dimes, odds really don't matter, okay? Just the simple fact, I could tell you a story real quick right now. Last year at Gulfstream, one of my really, really good friends was on the phone, said, Matt, I need a pick for this race. Well, it was a 4-1 shot, if I remember correctly. I might be stretching it a little bit, but I know I'm pretty close to being accurate. There was like a 4-1 shot, 10-1 shot, 8-1 shot, and a 20-1 shot. That dime didn't pay hardly anything because there was only 6 horses in the race. Even a $1 straight only paid like $200 and some. And if you did a 10-cent bet, you know, you lost, you know, it was not worth it. I'm just telling you guys. I mean, odds don't really matter. If you got really only 5 horses or 6 horses in a race, most definitely. Look at the pools. That's what I'm telling you. Look at the pools and understand how it works, because odds do not matter whatsoever on a trifecta or a superfecta. Okay? To win money, you need to have a long shot up front. Okay? And, I mean, it just plays differently. It just plays funny that way. You guys definitely need to know the science, understand how this works. It's not just picking horses and saying, hey, how much did I win? I mean, a lot of people look at it like that, but you guys definitely need to look at the pools, look at the odds with the pools, with the horses, saying, hey, if this comes in, I could prosper. But if this comes in, and you know that it's going to possibly come in that way, is it worth betting? Is it worth putting this $2.40 on this superfecta? What do you think I'm going to win? Well, go to the pools and say, hey, if a lot of people hit this, it's not that big of a pool, that drops down. You might win maybe $2 or $3 here and there. Like yesterday, a lot of these people were doing 3-horse gonzos with a 4-horse field. Bull crap. People will learn to listen to me, or people will learn to listen to other people that know what they're doing, because you're not going to win any money. I hate to say it, you're not going to win any money whatsoever. You're just going to be nickel and diming each day. You're going to be spending more money than you guys really need to, you know, in these gonzos and in these trifectas and also in these dimes. I understand the 3-horse Gonzo is a lot better and a lot easier to hit than some of these other bets, but let me tell you something. $6, $12 ain't really worth it. You guys definitely need to look at it. I'm telling you, odds do not matter whatsoever with trifectas or supers. If you want to do bets to win, if you want to do bets to show, if you want to do bets to place, even exactas, you definitely need to find races. You definitely need to find races that will guarantee a good payout. Okay, you guys don't need to play every single race. I understand it's fun, but you guys definitely don't need to play every single race. You definitely need to look at the tracks and understand the tracks and know the tracks that are going to pay decent. Like today, Churchill, Belmont, 2 tracks that I really recommend you playing because it's a good payout. Okay, and there's going to be a lot of decent pools today because, of course, it's Churchill and Belmont. Okay, Trina, what pools are you talking about? Where do you see them? Like I said, go to Equibase, go to drf.com. You go to the races. Like, for instance, if you want to look at them like 5 or 10 minutes before post time, they will tell you how much money people spent on each horse. Each pool, like an exacta pool or a trifecta pool or a superfecta pool, they will tell you how much money people spent so far, all the way up to post time. And that will give you an idea on how much that it could possibly pay for. It takes a while to understand that, but it's well worth it. Like, it just depends in what kind of race it is as well. I mean, if it's a claiming race, if it's a mid-claiming race, if it's an allowance race or a starter allowance race or a stakes race, of course you're going to have a higher pay. Of course you're going to have bigger pools during a stake race. And when you go to an allowance race, you know, they start going down, you know, because it just matters with class, and also it just depends how much people do spend on them races. But higher pools, this is what you guys need to understand. Higher pools, more money, okay, more horses, bigger payout. Low pools, less horses, lose money, or barely a payout. You guys definitely need to understand that. I mean, I'm here trying to tell you guys what to really look for. I really hope that you guys take this in consideration. Like I told you earlier, I'm not the best, but I've been practicing this for a long time, pretty much every single day for the past 1.5 years, 2 years. And I mean, heck, I go on there, I act stupid sometimes. I bet on stupid stuff, but I would rather have a big payout instead of a barely, you know, a decent payout. I want that big payout. I don't want that even money BS. I mean, it's stupid. It's not worth $2.40, $6, $12, or whatever you guys put down to break even. You know, it's not worth it. You guys definitely need to put that in your game and understand that, hey, I'm here to win money. If I'm going to spend $2, damn it, I want to double it or I want to triple it. I don't want to break even. You guys need to get that out of your attitude right now. I see that all the time on DJ. I mean, I'm not dissing on anybody, but I'm telling you guys, I tell them on DJ every single day, what's the sense to bet on this? Why are you betting on this? It's stupid. You're spending $2.40. You're spending $6 just to get $2. That doesn't make any sense. Only do bets that you're going to at least win double your money or triple your money or quadruple your money. Don't do bets that's going to just break even or just give you a 20 cent or a $2 return. That's hogwash. Don't even do that. I mean, it's nonsense. A lot of people need to understand that. It does take time. But, I mean, seriously, guys, I'm telling you how it is. I'm telling you the truth. I mean, if you guys have any other different scenarios, or if you have any other different ideas what you guys do, why you do it, please, by all means, tell me. We'll discuss it. I mean, it's common sense. It's common sense. Once you start learning and understanding how this stuff works, you will understand, and you would think to yourself saying, well, why did I do that? That's kind of stupid. I mean, I'm not trying to make anybody mad on here. I'm just telling you the facts, what I see. I'm just telling you the facts and what I know. And of course, there's people out there that know more than me. But I'm telling you what I know. Okay? And it just makes me mad when I see people, you know, on this site betting the way they do. I just don't understand it. I mean, it's hard for me to look at, because, you know, $1 here and $1 there, $2, you know, $5 here, you know, now come on, $5 on a 1-to-1 shot for a granny. Seriously, what do you guys expect to win with that? Pretty much even money, if that. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, tell me what you guys think when you guys make them kind of bets. I like to know. Because what I see is pretty much the same amount of money that you threw in there. That's what you're winning. And people get excited. I don't understand. I mean, I'm not trying to down you guys, but seriously, you guys definitely need to throw way more money down to actually get anything. The way a lot of people are betting, you guys need to throw $20, $50 down just to prosper in the kind of bets or the kind of horses that people are betting on. I understand it's your guys' money, but I'm telling you right now, if you keep on doing $2 bets, $5 bets on a 1-to-1, or maybe a 4-to-1 for a granny bet, which is a show bet, you're only going to win like $2 or $3. What's the sense of that? You guys definitely need to get that out of your system. You guys definitely need to go for long shots. You know, if you, I mean, they all share a pool. You know, you definitely need to pay attention. I can't stress that enough. It is what it is. I mean, I'm not afraid to tell you guys, why the heck are you betting that? Don't bet that. People don't listen. They do it anyways. Oh, well. Oh, well, I won $10. Well, how much did you spend for that $10? $6. Okay. And I want you guys to bet the way you feel comfortable with. But still, if you're low on bankroll, it's okay to do that kind of stuff if you're low on bankroll and you just want to build up. But if you want to win money, that's why everybody is on gambling sites. If you want to win money, you definitely need to know the science and understand the sport and how to bet real to gain money. Okay? But like I said yesterday, I was on DJ. I gave you guys out a $150 trifecta. I gave you a $100 trifecta. I gave you a $50 exacta and a few wins. Nobody listened. I'm not telling you guys these numbers just for the hell of it, hoping that you lose. I'm telling these numbers to you for you to try to win. For Christ's sakes. You're telling me you're spending $5 to $10 on your guys' picks that don't come in, but when I try to give you picks that do win, that pays very, very good money, you can't spend only $2. You can't spend only $3 or whatever. I mean, I'm telling you guys definitely need to listen, and you guys will be in trouble during the wintertime. I'm telling you. The way you guys bet right now, you cannot bet during the wintertime. Well, I like him because he's a favorite and he's undefeated. He'll win. No. You need to check the past performance sheets if he knows how to run in the mud, if it's muddy. during the winter time. Well, I wonder if he's ran in the winter time, and I've wondered, it's going to be a lot different, guys. I'm telling you. It's going to be a lot different. I can't stress that enough. I told you like 5 times during this show. Winter time is coming. You guys definitely need to step up on your game and really understand the horses, how they run. Okay? Now, Churchill again, Belmont again. These turf races, okay, are a lot different. Pretty much all turf races are different. You guys need to understand a lot of these turf races, you need to understand turf compared to dirt. A lot different. A lot of front runners really do not last on turf. It's a lot more of a strategic type of race. I like fast horses, but I don't like the ones that bust out of the gate all the way across, because with turf, they could easily tire down very, very quickly on turf. I don't know what it is, but it's a more, I think it's a lot harder to handicap turf than it is dirt, because there's a lot of situations and a lot of things that can happen on turf. But if you have a decent mid-pack horse that has closing speed, most definitely, I'd be right on him. I would put money on him quicker than anything. But like I said, guys, you guys just need to really pay attention. Listen to the people that give you information, that pretty much knows what's going on. But like I said, guys, I've been on for an hour. It's 11:31. I'm going to go ahead and start on Belmont. I should have already started a long time ago. Keep an eye on your email. I don't know who all is listening, but like I said, guys, everything that you do for me is greatly appreciated. I thank you very much. If you guys need anything, of course, go to my Facebook page, Matt's Racing Picks. My email is mattsracingpicks@gmail.com. You guys know my phone number. Anything that you need, send me a message on Facebook. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, don't hesitate to get a hold of me. I will be on the site pretty much all day to try to throw out some winners. And, hey, Belmont, Churchill, very good tracks, fall meets. Go ahead, guys. Let's go ahead and win. I mean, pick 4s, pick 5s, definitely jump in there. Try not to be cheap, definitely, with these tracks, because they will do very good with payouts with the pick 4s and pick 5s. I guarantee you. But like I always say, get hot, stay hot, horse racing. But till next time, I will do a show tomorrow, 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock at night. I'm possibly going to try to get somebody on here with me. But I do appreciate everything that you guys do, and I wish you the best of luck today, and I'll see you after a bit. Thanks, guys.